There is a growing trend on Instagram. Pilots are taking and posting photos captured from the vantage point of their cockpit. Hundreds, sometimes thousands of people have been flocking to their accounts, waiting for the next round of stunning images.
Though the images may be beautiful, taking pictures while piloting a commercial aircraft is against U.S. and European aviation rules. David Yanofsky, a reporter for Quartz, a digital business news publication, conducted a 6-month investigation and joins us with more. David, good morning.
Good morning.
Some of these pictures really are stunning until you start to realize when they may have been taken.
Oh, they're gorgeous. I mean, they're transatlantic flights. They're over the Grand Canyon. They are panoramic sunsets. They are remarkable.
So how did you even come up with the idea to look into this investigation? And how long were you looking at these pilots' accounts to realize how often it was happening?
Well, you know, I'm on Instagram like 300 million other people.
Right.
And part of Instagram is looking for beautiful photos. And in looking for beautiful photos, you come across these pictures taken by pilots. And when you start looking at more and more pictures taken by pilots, you start seeing them taking them during interesting times of flight.
Mm-hmm. And they're even putting captions on the photos, so there's not even a debate as to when some of these images are taken.
They're very clear often when and where they are taking these pictures.
What are the rules specifically for pilots on photographs like this?
So there's no rules specifically against taking a photograph. What there are rules are the type of device that you can use. Mm-hmm. And using a device that has wireless capabilities is in fact always forbidden in a cockpit by FAA rules unless there's an emergency and the captain says that is necessary. Now there's other times of flight called critical phases of flight, and that's taxi, takeoff, and landing. And during those times there's an even heightened sense of awareness that needs to be taking place in the cockpit. And during those times, pilots can't even drink a cup of coffee, let alone talk to the flight attendant. And there have been some photographs that I've seen that appear to be taken during those times.
You mentioned those critical periods, but there's also that cruising altitude where they're allowed to take bathroom breaks, eat, even do crossword puzzles. So why not allow them to use personal wireless devices during that period?
Well, during that period, if they're taking a break, they're not at their duty station. And the FAA rule specifically mentions the duty station when taking the picture. And you don't want someone to get sucked into a device and be focused on that more than flying the airplane, where there might not be the same case with printed material.
Is the FAA aware of this, do you think, and willing or ready to take any kind of action on it?
Well, I've talked to the FAA, and they've said they've never taken action against a pilot for using personal electronic devices in the cockpit. And the airlines that I've talked to said that they've never taken action. But these photos are out there, and one of my sources at the NTSB told me that, you know, you want to be proactive about these things.
I'm just curious, since you did this huge investigation, are you seeing fewer photos? Have pilots gotten in touch with you?
Well, it's hard for me. The aviation community has reacted somewhat negatively to this story because it is a part of their community that they treasure. And as such, they've started blocking me on various social media. So it's hard for me to determine how this has all changed.
David Yanofsky, thank you so much.
Thank you.